Remember, this entire manga and every manga on this channel is hand-drawn by myself. And now you too can learn exactly how to make your own viral Dragon Ball mangas at www.makemanga.com. Learn directly from me and change your life forever. Link in the description and pinned comment. But back on the battlefield below, the God Killer would remain standing before Seraphim Goku. An uncontrollable proud smirk on his face as he says, "Kakarot, it seems you took my advice and then some. Well done. That is quite some accomplishment to achieve those eyes. Even I didn't know that was possible for us. I had assumed it was something Z learned from the priest himself. You're going to have to explain to me how you did it at some point." But Goku, pleased with the praise from the God Killer, would just say back, "Really, Vegito? What difference does it make me telling you now? You know as well as I do, once I'm back fused into you, you'll know everything I do, along with what improvements everyone else has made in here too. But if you really want to know right now, then you're going to have to beat me first." As in typical Goku style, the Saiyan would quickly then get into fighting stance, challenging the God Killer without a hint of hesitation. And Vegito, with an equally enthused look, would just reply like a classic Saiyan, saying, "Little did you know, I was planning on that anyway, Kakarot, so that can be arranged." But just as the two would get ready to engage with one another, a pair of familiar feet would land beside Vegito to stop any more conversation. "Hold it there, clowns!" And standing there with an annoyed look would be Prince Vegeta, looking to his right at the God Killer saying, "I hope you two know I'm not just going to stand around while you two train and rub your freak-like powers in my face. This isn't over. I'm going to get stronger myself. I'm not doing it alone. Give me someone that can push me. Push me beyond Kakarot." Train with someone, huh? That's unlike you, Vegeta. As Vegito would then turn to the prince and be surprised at his request, before closing his eyes and placing a hand under his chin in deep thought as he mumbles under his breath, "Push you to the limit, huh? Who can I give you? I know just the guy." As suddenly, a burst of thought would come to the God Killer, tightening his fist as his eyes burst open and his decision is finally made. But exactly who does he have in mind? As suddenly, just like before, Vegeta would then spit onto the floor, his pink goo splashing onto the ground until quickly rising up and expanding in real time until... What? Finally, Vegito's choice of training partner would be revealed, and it would be none other than God of Destruction Broly, who immediately would be awoken from his deep slumber, standing bemused as his first sight would be Vegeta, Vegito, and Goku. As now looking down at his palms in disbelief, Broly would comment, "What happened? My body, it's back. I don't know how long it's been, but I really thought I'd be in that thing forever. Mirrors, where are you? Are you free too?" You're not free yet, Broly. But the legendary destroyer's thoughts would only be allowed to fester for so long, before behind him, Vegeta would address him with his hands on his hips, continuing, "This is temporary. You've been let out for a purpose, just like I have. But we'll both be fused back in a blink of an eye once the time is right. Only to be freed permanently when our job is done." Before, with a smirk on his face, he would add finally, "But for now though, here's your opportunity to stretch your arms. I've been inside Boo before, and know all too well about those cooped up pieces of flesh you're kept in. Make the most of this time outside, and give me a little rematch." And with a big sigh, having gone through more than enough turmoil in his life already, Broly would just close his eyes and say unenthused, "Of course, the way you three have become, there's no way you could have let go of your need for revenge. I give up trying to change your mindset, but I suppose fighting you is better than nothing. All I ask in return is that you keep Chilai and Limo safe. And you give me some chocolates for participating in this. It's been a long while." To which Vegeta would just smile and reply promptly, "Those two are fine. And as for those chocolate bars, deal. Now come!" As quickly, full of eagerness to reach a new level of power, Vegeta would launch into the sky, looking back with a smile as he calls out for his fellow Saiyan. And following the prince as he should, in search of his next sweet treat, Broly 2 would then leave the battlefield chasing Vegeta. And while this interaction would happen, down on the ground watching closely, a smiling and proud God Killer would let out, "Looks like just the idea of being surpassed by everyone was enough to get Vegeta back to his old ways. Back when we were fighting Kid Buu, accepting Kakarot as being your superior was always the beginning of the end. That does not need to be the case anymore. Not while I'm around, at least. The question is, will he come with a new power gained from Lucif, or a new power gained from Hakai?" And if you want more, the next video is already up live on my Patreon right now for over 4,500 plus incredible patrons who are getting early access episodes for life, as well as actively seeing hidden Ultra Vegito content. And if you want that too, head to my Patreon to see the full next video and see just what ridiculous abilities Seraphim Goku now possesses in yet another very long episode. So join now and talk to me. Links are in the description and pinned comment.